Therapy was taboo in our household, and I think it is for a lot of Hispanics. The minute you hear therapy, you think, están locos. I'm Wendy, and this is how therapy changed my life. I grew up in East LA. My whole entire life was shaped by my culture. I'm Latina, I'm Mexican American, and my parents are immigrants from Mexico. So growing up was very like a tight community with my family and also my relatives in Mexico. In June of 2020, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a blood cancer. And it completely turned my life around.
Yesterday I got my results and I found out I have cancer.
I couldn't see a doctor because COVID, and my oncologist kept pushing back my appointment dates, and I was just getting sicker and sicker. I was slowly just dying.
Like this whole entire thing is just like so painful. And I felt like it just grew overnight.
My aunt, who had survived breast cancer, referred us to her oncologist in Guadalajara. I was so scared having to go to a different country and now fight for my life. I had to stay in Mexico for a year. My mom went with me to Guadalajara to get treatment, and she was there with me for a few days. And it was nice. I felt like I had a great support system. Then, like, life kicks in, right? Everyone goes back to their routine. I would have loved for my family to also be there to call, go to appointments with me, clean, cook, just spend time with me, I guess. No one really checked up on me, but I was too busy fighting for my life to realize it.
I'm just tired of feeling pain and feeling alone.
I ended up coming back to LA in 2021 to get more extensive treatment. It came to a point where I just felt like I really needed my family. I had a lot of talks with them about like what I needed. I was in the same country as them. Like, why aren't they there for me? This abandonment was too hard to bear on my own. So I had to seek therapy, and I did. I got to a place in therapy where I knew I had to just solely focus on myself, and the healthiest thing for me at the moment was to cut my family off. So I went almost a year in treatment without talking to my family. I think that's ultimately what got me to a strong place. I've never been through a situation like this, from growing up with a family that's just so close to now not even speaking to them and them not even knowing if I'm alive.
It's so hard. And I don't know what to do to help.
Through therapy, I was able to realize that it wasn't that my family didn't love me. It was the fact that they didn't have the tools to navigate such deep, hard news. So we unpacked my family dynamic, and I realized that it wasn't their fault. It was also my parents, how they were brought up. A vivid picture that my therapist at the time painted for me was that we're like in a house, and this house is going through an earthquake, and my family doesn't know how to deal with earthquakes. Let's get out of the house. Like, what are you guys doing? That was me trying to reach out to them and tell them, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, be there for me. And the way that they were able to survive that earthquake was pretending that there was no earthquake. They didn't know how to process me getting sick. And the only way that they were able to continue living their life was go on with life, like everything's okay. I will admit, like, it hurt a lot. And I think obviously it still hurts till this day. But I truly don't blame them. I wish that they had the tools to be there for me, but They didn't. And if anyone was gonna go through cancer in my family, I'm glad it was me. Because I knew that I was gonna be the one to come out of it alive and stronger. I reached out to my mom and we had a sit down and I kind of let her know how I was feeling. She felt immense remorse and wanted to be there for me. It really did make me and my mom grow stronger. I think also through that experience, it motivated her to seek therapy because she realized that she wasn't doing everything that she could, and not because she didn't want to, but because she didn't have the capability to.
What were some positive affirmations that you are working on?
I'm beautiful.
That was a good one.
I can help myself to heal.
I learned a lot of tools in therapy that I use every day. I have journals on journals on journals. It is an outlet where I can talk about my feelings. And if you're so afraid that someone's gonna read it, something that my therapist told me is I could just rip it up, shred it. Also, using meditation. When I started my day off with even 5 minutes of just silence, it set me up for a better day.
I ended up doing a 30-minute meditation, and that really did help me with my mood. I feel a lot more positive.
I'm officially in remission.
Officially in remission. No cancer anywhere.
Wendy in 2025 is cancer-free. I am building authentic relationships with the people around me. I'm learning what's best for me and implementing that. I'm still healing, but now I know how to take care of myself, and that means everything.